Good afternoon, country people them. We the glad plenty for meet up una for any side where the look we sabi as so we don't talk for now today. It been a special day for inside Tori House and na for sick other one to the see me at the shidon for ground for inside the Tori House. PIDGIN news debate where the turn back inside the waka where Oga Paul TASONG. It been a head boy. They don't give baptism say make he go build northwest and southwest. How he go take do the work? We place is also de kene. Now for sick why that will talk say make Oga Paul TASONG say when a head boy for this build back northwest and southwest make he come talk for we for inside Tori House this afternoon. So we go concentrate plenty for see the kind secret where Oga Paul TASONG he gets and how they go take make am peace he turn back for northwest and southwest. So for today we get now only one person, and for the first time we want say we glad forget minister for inside we own house and he blow na tori the way mommy and papa them they go the here we for outside there. Oga Paul TASONG, I no go put his excellency, I no go put any title, but today we dey now for before mommy and papa them. I salute you.
I salute you, Oga Ambassador, and I am glad plenty for being inside Tori House this afternoon.
All right, and you don't already waka, you don't go for northwest, you don't go for southwest, you don't make 2 weeks. The waka don't finish, as I be say now, so you don't already start the right book. Waiting there inside that book where you go tell we, waiting you want and say make people them for outside. True, they understand on top this plan for build northwest and southwest. Since big man he put the plan for before, then he put Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute for say make it be the man way to look at the plan. People they never understand. If you try for tell we small on top the plan first more.
Yes, Oga Ambassador, me and my team, we don't spend 2 weeks, 1 week for northwest, 1 week for southwest. We go explain, make people understand what the way Papa Paul Biya he want make we do through this presidential plan. What the way Oga Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute he give me a message, say I go tell people. We go not only for go explain, we also go listen for hear what the way people think about the plan. And if I tell you, say, me, as I go back for Yaoundé, my heart find plenty. My heart flop with happiness. When I go talk about the way I go find them, I know say I get plenty new things where I go tell my Oga, my big people where they send me for field. I listen to plenty people. I listen to about 1,500 people. I talk with plenty people on the overall. Of course, a few people they never get them clear, but we work now for make sure say all man understand what the way it is about, and the one the way they sit down would continue to work on them because once we all man day together.
All right, so now don't hear we go get plenty thing them for talk with Oga Paul TASONG. Now be head boy for build northwest and southwest inside this time we palava day plenty. So before we turn back for Oga Paul TASONG, we go take on a reminder now as we enter for inside Bamenda. Waiting he do for inside Bamenda. Make we take on a look this image as we Oga Paul TASONG be waka go for Bamenda. Maybe time we be be the walk, no be sabiti we be the happen. But make we look inside this image just now for see as we be waka go for Bamenda. If we machine the define, we go take on a see as we Oga Paul TASONG he enter for Bamenda. Sabi say na for day, na for inside the Bamenda where he be start he waka as so sabi fine before Bamenda he knock 1 week for day. After Bamenda he enter for inside a place where they call him say Boya for that side. So for Bamenda, so Oga Paul TASONG for Bamenda. So the man Adimebo will go turn back for the image. We get the first image for day for ya before this waka where Oga Paul TASONG be making for inside Bamenda. For inside the Bamenda as we una sabi it be then a palava for you for try for talk for people them for inside Bamenda say waiting as we the thing happen for inside the Bamenda. Make we enter yes now for inside Bamenda this self as well the talk for now where Oga Paul TASONG be enter for them and it be enter now for Monday where plenty country people them for inside Bamenda, plenty of them they she done for house for Sika Palava for country Sunday. But Oga Paul TASONG be respect commandeer after we big man chairman for Bamenda SSF, Adov Lele Lafrique, he be saluti before he be one enter for inside the house for say may they start for talk business. They be checky heads, yes, they get for checky, say they so temperature they can't pay, sabi say he be the worker for time for corona, so he says be get for respect the commandeer. Inside the hall, as we wanna sabi plenty for inside the Bamenda, plenty people them talk, and some of the thing them where people them talk will feel member come back. We get person like Paul Achumbon when a city mayor for inside Bamenda. Some two things the day way be cry. He talk say that road for Babaju Bamenda. Say if you no be inside that project where he bring them, it means thing they no define. Even Bamenda they feel too. They say may they look inside plus other problem them. We get mayor them for Bafoot and even mayor them for place where they call them say Tuba where this war it don't key all thing for day house they don't burn. Them say they talk say they so if thing they no change and if the work you no enter for day it means say thing they no go change. If she done for 1 week inside Bamenda now we go turn back for your worker for Bamenda. I want to say make you tell we inside Bamenda as we be come out after 1 week waiting you come out with them for Northwest.
The most important thing I say I come out with satisfaction because the people where I meet when are representatives of plenty other people, they be sound very, very positive. They be declare, say them they ready for receive the presidential plan and all the good things where the plan they come with them. That the only thing that we have to tell you in a summary. I come out Bamenda very, very satisfied because despite the fact say town be there some kind, people still come see me. At one point I be fear say sometimes they not come, but people brave the odds. Come see me. We and then we talk, and I come out there very happy because I understand say Bamenda they ready. Now the challenge on my own. In short, you don't talk something when city mayor for Bamenda he raised the issue for Bamenda Babaju Road. I want to tell city mayor as I be tell you that day. I want to tell the other people where they not be there. Say as we talk, work they on. We will not say that road not be problem because the financing for that road is available since several years. You know, say the work for that road be stop now stop. You know they like that road where they don't forget them. No, we they ask now say make the people where they stop that work, may they leave and may the work continue. So no man no get for complain about that road because that road, according to government, that road now is forgotten issue in the sense say what we will need for do for that road. They all in place, may the road work continue. Now,
I want to ask you one question before we continue. Waiting be the sense for back this plan for build Northwest and South. Waiting be the strong sense for back.
Yes, the strong sense for back the presidential plan for reconstruction and development for Northwest and Southwest. Now say now 4 years of suffering. Now say people not feel suffer forever. Now say. For 4 years, some people don't tell people, say heaven and say something will happen. Something where they call them whether not independence, and you find them difficult for call that thing. For 4 years now a long time where you the line man, you know, if the line man say you go do so for 4 years, and then for 4 years now only suffer and death. My strong message will take go Bamenda and Boya. Therefore tell the citizens for Northwest and Southwest say suffer no fit be lifestyle. Suffer no fit be lifestyle. Me I be Kali Christian. Even monks when they take oath of suffer, themselves they feel pain. So the pain is not too much. My message now say the situation not reach for level way. If it only get better, you know if it get worse. So it's time for come back for help people for Northwest and Southwest, make them live their life normally. Some people will tell you say they so gun no fit the shoot and would they try for
the build
for the build.
They will chakara the thing them.
At the talk say there are things where they ask them. Now they call them say inclusive dialogue. Now their language. I only take their language. What would they talk now say? This inclusive dialogue, it no mean say inclusive reconstruction and recovery no fit. They on. Would it propose me the two go on together? No be we be the first country where we get conflict. Plenty other countries there where they don't get conflict before we. And the techniques so they don't use them for solve conflict. I say as we talk, together. I mean, as the two sides them for the conflict, they did discuss, they did story, make at the same time, make work, they go on, because the level of suffer is done too much. We'll not fit talk say, we'll wait till we'll finish talk before we turn around the level of suffering. So the strong message we'll get and I say, yes, gun they see fire. But that gun them not there like it used to be. Now one thing that we all man get to understand. Ambassador, you know say sometimes the day we will not stay one way, we will not get bad news. You know so very well.
Yes.
But you know, you also know say now so sometimes the people they go 2 weeks, they get no bad news. For we, the situation don't improve seriously compared to what way it used to be. And because of that improvement, it's about time we will pay attention to the basic needs of the people. They talk say man way if they're hungry. You know if you tell you about peace. Ultimately, totally, if you want to talk about peace, it the end for people their heart. Man way they live under very hard conditions, under hardship. How you mind tell you about peace? So this presidential plan, the ultimate objective, now say it will help me reach for that peace quick.
Right.
Because peace then are for people their heart. Man where they suffer, you know if you tell you about peace.
Right.
I would tell the people where they think saying something will can't happen. Some people say they will reach boya. Whether they will reach now boya or not, for they will come out. We try for tell them say, if true, you remember say you get people their interest for thing where they try for do. Then you know if you stop thing where they try for improve the living conditions of those people. If true, so you know if they tell we say for 4 years you do work in the interest of some people, and then you want to stop thing where you go improve the living conditions of those people. Now we message this to all man.
So on for your 1 week where you did for Bamenda, Sabi say maybe you'll be dinner for upside for upstation, but when we look at town for Bamenda, man, I don't we'll go back for that one. Our majority for town for Bamenda, it be quiet. Plenty business people they no come out for outside. People they know they fit for worker. That one for sure say it dey like say people then they with their heart this also fear. You bring good news where people they be get for come out, but instead plenty people they fear na say me they no born their business place. Someone they fear say me they no catch or kada bonam. How you be feel inside Bamenda? Plenty they talk say maybe be dinner for only for upstation.
No, me I not be there only for upstation. No, I be staying for town. I only go upstation go work, but I be staying for town. The thing we will get for known I say that people not lock their store now because they not want to see me. No. They lock their store, they stay for house because someone be telling them say if you show your head for outside, we will shoot you, we will kill you. And when they talk say, that man way they talk say, if you show your head, we will kill you, may it take time because if the claim say they work in the interest of that same people. May leave that story say if you come out outside, I will shoot you, we'll see what people know come out. You understand me? But
now, if the way we will talk with the population, when we talk for them, they talk say the day in between. You get government for before and the other people then for back. So the day for middle. Sometimes they be where if they no open, they can't lock their store. Government will look and say why you respect. And if you no open, some person see you, it can burn your store. And this one for travelers only for inside the week as we dey boya. Now person where they kill them for daytime. So place it is also hot. Question, people they ask question, why? Why now?
You sabi say this or this thing. Me I be expecting for that 2 weeks I go there. Some people go try for move their head up. They go try for challenge me by shake skin. But I will tell you say if you follow the thing will happen for those two weeks, that challenge no will be significant. Then shoot gun left and right. But my analysis now say they shoot that gun because they want to satisfy people where they send them small money. Say TASONG become town and we'll be saluted with some gunshots. So for my thoughts, I mean on the overall, if you look and find for 2 weeks, the shake way town shake for me it be very insignificant compared to what you be expect. And not be things I will go come back with something not happen.
No.
But thank God the thing will happen for me, it no matter plenty.
But some people they talk say you like a minister, they ever work out with plenty soldier them for your corner way they make and do some time. The people the way they sabi say their hand in short, they no fit do nothing. So they say if true be get for come like a big man, you be get for come like normal person for come talk.
I don't know. Me I go like normal person. Me and I fit tell you say I work at for street for Bamenda, but I'm not the boast. I don't need for boast, but I work at for street. I go chop for my friend their house. I not only stay one place. I work inside Bamenda. I don't need for tell you place where I go. I go visit my friend them. My friend they invite me. I go see them. The same for Boya. So that one and people their own. I don't need for who else I go boast.
Now this plan will talk before we enter for the issue them. How person fee enter fee be part for this plan where they talk and say they get for build Northwest and Southwest?
Yes, we get different kinds of beneficiaries. And overall, we fit identify 3 kinds of beneficiaries. Me, I prefer to use the word beneficiary because it's other time that people will be our victims. We get 3 categories of beneficiaries. The first type of beneficiary for the plan, the administration says because you know say government get plenty school them, government get plenty health centers, roads, electricity lines, water points, and other things them where the crisis destroy them. That one pass. The second category now. Other non-state institutions like churches, like like palaces, like cooperatives, and so on are the second category. That the third category, where I think be the subject of your question, now the households. How the households they go do for benefit. We know say as of now, plenty people they be lost property and where they go report for administration. That one will be clear. Plenty they way they not be able for go report for administration. So we try for create network of information. We go permit any man where he be lost the property for step up and make himself known. That network will not go leave him only for administration. No, we open that network to cultural and development associations for every village. So during my trip, I meet with presidents of many cultural and development associations, and meet with many funds and chiefs as well, and meet with many civil society organizations, because we need to be able for cover the territory totally, for make people where they be beneficiaries for this plan, make them know who side for go. So the first thing I say, the place for go, now either your council for go see a mayor, or Yadio. For Northwest and Southwest, we get 65 councils, and we think say the coverage for the territory where these councils, or if you like, deal their offices, they provide now a platform where victims or beneficiaries of the plan, if you use them, for me, women will know, say they be lost one thing or the other, and then now after that, then we will send people. But they go actually assess effectively, say they be lost this thing, then we'll put them for a list and then we'll see how we'll accompany them.
All right. We Aswejo talk. He talk palava for property. Manadin make we go for inside this image. We go take Paul TASONG go for Bamenda back. We talk these people them for that side so far Lachu. Now for Mancon for Bamenda, we sabi say time with this palava be the hot plenty. Now one of the family this way it be lost house and Governor Adov Lele Lafrique he be go there for go see wait way be happen and they be talk say they go do something. This house they be born them for around that 2019 where the house they born they be promise them say they go come back and fix them 2019 it don't pass so now we now for July for 2020 now one of the people that you get big mommy they lost their house and all that one I know sabi this can upset for people them una don't put them for inside the plan or their own case not the important.
All man okay ambassador make I take advantage of this platform where you give me so for send this message very strongly. Then I want to come here on day. Okay, Prime Minister, Chief Dr. Joseph Diongote, he tell me, say I should go so make them clear. Say nobody not be excluded from this plan. Everybody, irrespective of political leaning, irrespective of religious belief, irrespective of place of origin, So long as you be victim, you will be beneficiary of this plan. If I for no say that part, you say na Alachu.
Yeah, for Alachu Mancon.
That part so, like all the other part, them waiting there for different villages for Northwest and Southwest. We will reach them. That pie house will the same so. We go rebuild them. Okay, Ambassador, if you like, you keep your eye for that house. Then when we go rebuild that house, me and you if you go there, we inaugurate them. That pie house so, we go rebuild them. You see what you did for my shirt?
Build
back better. With intention that say that house, as it is so, by the time we want to finish with them, it go better how pass away it be there from the beginning. It go better pass the time where that part. It will go better pass away it be there before the burn. Now we intention that. Now we objective that. We will go build the economy. We will build the infrastructure for Northwest and Southwest with the principle. Say by the time we want to finish anything, may better pass away it be there before. If you like, I will take you one example. You know, say for Southwest, for example, Southwest region, for 2016, Southwest T1 will produce between 45 and 50% of cocoa, for this Cameroon. Because of the crisis, by 2018, Southwest production of cocoa fall from 45 to 50% to less than 30%. By the time we want to finish this reconstruction, we will make sure say Southwest production for cocoa from the national perspective, it will day above 50%. We know what we will do. We will introduce better planting material. We get in view what we will do. We will introduce better planting material. We will source out and introduce and bring in better insecticides and pesticides. We will make sure say cocoa farmers they get improved inputs. They will permit cocoa production for Northwest and Southwest may go before.
All right, but Oga TASONG, when will be announced, you say they can plenty that they ask. You say like that pie house or Mancon for Alachu we just talk. Now one example where it say una go fix them back. The question I say una go fix that house, we gone the so hala, on how which magic una want use and do?
Yes. Gone or not gone, we go fix them. Whether gone the hala, whether gone not the hala, we go fix them. But the best thing will be now say make gone not the hala.
Yes.
No say we're gonna 2 years for do this thing. So you know they like we get only tomorrow we must do all. We get 2 years for doing. And we believe say between now and 2 years, things they go for the better. I don't tell you say the level of suffer you don't reach for the highest and you don't start going down. So we believe say within 2 years the situation if you only improve. Because you don't reach for level where you know fit worse pass. That one a fact way one make all man know. Secondly, we not intend for put any human life at stake. We intention to say by the time we want finish, make total peace a day. So we'll start for place where we will not say if we walk where blood now throw away. And I feel guarantee you say as of now, plenty places in the way will be sure say we start there. Just for purposes of efficiency, one make sure say we no one start to talk say we'll start for here, because if we talk, it will make some people say okay, they go light fire. No, but we'll be very very cocksure. So we get a certain number of localities. I don't think you say we get 65 council areas. We get 65 subdivisions. For these 65 subdivisions, the level of insecurity not the same. Plenty subdivisions and they will figure they will work comfortably. So we'll start for place where we fit, and then progressively as the situation improve, we will move with the cover ground.
Now, another big question where people that they want try for sabi, they don't lose sense somehow. That they ask them say when you talk say you want build northwest and southwest, you get a village where they don't wipe all houses and for day. You get village where they, people that don't come up for day, all thing don't lose. Una go build back all that village and putting them for inside or una get something them wanna go put them for some particular place they wanna go touch them for side where they don't. Like Kwakwa for Kumbasai, Kumba, other places.
Kembong, Kwakwa, Ngabu, and many others. Batibo and so on. I wait they way we don't finish for rebuild Kwakwa, for rebuild Kembong, for rebuild Ngabu. We will go there, make our mansion. So we don't do it. You know, we get across the two regions, we get different kind of settlement. For most of Southwest, we get that villages where people they stay together. Where it be easy for we for come reconstruct the whole village. Even at 20, 50, 100 houses where they be born or they be destroyed, we come there, we come rebuild all. At the same time, some other divisions in there for the two regions where the villages get different settlement pattern. The challenges, we don't size them. We understand, say, for place like Nkambe, sorry, for Donga Mantung, for division like Donga Mantung, I just take an example. Any man they stay for 1 year and so on and so forth. The same like for Libya. We know so we get those challenges. But one showcase, we handwork for places like Kwakwa, for places like Kembong, for places like Ngabu, for places like Batibo, even for Bali. This will be heavily affected by the crisis. We go do them. The most important thing I say, make the people way they carry gun, they threaten people, where they put the gun down. Because even themselves, they stand to benefit from this thing.
Now, but Tasong, when you talk say the people there, the whole government they keep them for down. You know, check say for fine say maybe if make a peace with that people there, they hold the gun. So that when una go they build, gun no go they holla, people that don't go they run up and down. Maybe even the people that wanna give them the work for them, their heart no go they cut.
You see why I bring this peace plant? I bring this peace plant for show saying this presidential plan now another way for reach peace. Plenty other way than they for reach peace, amongst which that discussion where they talk so, that dialogue where they talk so, and where other people they talk and expect them. So we talk say the two go together. The fact say we say we go reconstruct, no mean say we stop talking. We continue the talk. Why would they try to improve the quality of lives of the people? If true, the two sides of the conflict, any man they claim say it work in the interest of the people. Okay, then we all work on the interest of the people. We would for we own side we talk say the interest of the people and say their lifestyle, you don't war. As you talk, it be very, very difficult. If you go for any village where people there, you will know people, so you go sorry. So we say, why would they continue the talk? Why would they continue to negotiate? Make at the same time we would try together for improve the quality of lives of the people. You know, if you talk saying, we'll finish talk first. Oh, we want finish talk, people will die, or then we'll do how? Okay, Ambassador.
Now, Oga Tasong will continue this talk. We don't talk village them, we don't call village them for southwest, northwest. Now, some people them they ask, Oga Tasong, how for your own Lebi Alem? Lebi Alem na place to where it shake. Some area they where people them they make village and they know if come inside. Now they ask say you don't talk plenty, it's northwest, southwest. Your own town safe. How far? Waiting they happen.
Okay, Ambassador. You know, I don't answer this question about Libya more than one time. People don't ask me this question. Why you want to start looking at Libya? The 13 divisions, they northwest and southwest there. Because I come out there, I don't get particular fixation on Libya. But I guarantee you, say, so far as I know, the BLM, they will pass some division there in terms of reconstruction. They will go far past some division there. You know, since the place where I come on now, the calls where they get, say, Daddy, Papa, we'll do now. Because Akomode, they know me, I be their pikin, I be their papa for the young people then. No worry about Lebialem.
So,
Lebialem go.
Peace daily already?
You know, the impression when people get for outside and I say, no man, no daily Lebialem. I will give you 2 examples. When I go Lebialem, you see people, they come on now. At the same time, even that my small brother, we like gun plenty, we like for make boom 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 plenty. You too, nobody to move people. Who said people come out? They will tell you, say, TASONG carry people from some place, bring and come make campaign. So you too, they go carry people someplace. Leave that in. And all Nanjakri wait for they bring them. My propaganda.
All right, okay, and so you don't talk, we will continue. Manadin, make we take Oga Paul TASONG go for Boya. For the number 1 day we be enter for Boya. It be then a peace for inside Boya. We will take people them. We go for that side, so for Boya. So Sabi, Oga Paul TASONG 2 after Bamenda. It be enter for Boya. But for that side for Boya, one person we talk, where people then say they check say maybe na idea before they start for build. Senator Bela Muki Charles be bring one thing up, say before Oga Paul TASONG and John Donatus, they want start check and say they get for build Northwest and Southwest. They get for check too as well. They go change people their way for reason. If you know change the way where people they the reason, one the way they don't kill their papa, one day they don't lost all thing inside this war. How you go manage can build where you sabi say where you build now. The next day they go broke am. So wait to read the check for that other sense. May you try for make people their mindset it change before una start this work too.
Yes, for the 2 regions, we receive plenty proposals about the need for change people their mindset. The need for change people their mindset because you know, some level of mistrust don't install itself for inside community. And I think for this plan, one of the major components for establish social cohesion. By social cohesion, we mean that thing where they bring people together inside community. That thing where for inside village, all man they trust all man. One of the worst thing where this crisis don't bring up for Northwest and Southwest and say, no man not seem to trust any man. Even people they where they look their own woman self 2 times before they take one step, because the level of mistrust you don't high. The worst destruction for Northwest and Southwest, not be even the fiscal destruction. Now that level of mistrust, that thing where that community life, that living together we don't always get, and so it don't go down. So now one of the biggest challenge for try for rebuild them. Secondly, we don't realize people don't lost their dignity. People don't lost their dignity from different angles. When you not get house, when they don't burn your house, you run. You go to hide your head for some small place. You know your dignity don't go. When you not get your ID card, because somebody catch you take your ID card, broke them, destroy them. It means that the next time when police control you, you don't get ID card, they'll talk to me, she don't get last for them. Now, some of the biggest challenges we get for try for re-establish the dignity of the citizens of these 2 regions.
So how una one try for make and say make people they start before one? Now which kind of style they una one use? Now which kind of style they?
Okay, thank you. You know, say for all we villages, one thing where they bring people together, na palace. That's the first thing that where they bring people together for villages, na palace. Plenty the palaces don't be destroyed. Plenty will chief them. They don't face the palace.
Yeah, they don't run.
One of the biggest challenge that for a company will chief them, but then come back for their palaces, because the ideal for living together it is turn around chief. You know so. You also know say all villages get cultural and development association. And the capacity of this cultural and development association, we now a mobilizing force for we communities, their capacity for carry out their work, it don't diminish because of the crisis. Inside we plan for the construction, beyond or besides the physical reconstruction, we get this other soft side of reconstruction. We will try for bring together the leaders and managers of cultural and development associations, build their capacity and empower them on with techniques of conflict resolution. You know, say before the crisis, given say we don't get this kind of situation of conflict, it not be ever be a major issue. But now a new challenge this way, every cultural and development association get for arm itself with modern techniques of conflict resolution within or inside different communities. Now some of the things that we'll get in my annual day inside we plan that by the way now some of the things that we'll start with them very, very soon. Okay. Because besides, I mean, it's not the destruction only the fiscal. Not the only house with the burn them, school with the burn them, hospital, no. The fabric of community don't be destroyed. We go for try for find way for so and back. For make people they be able to live together again.
Like one again?
No village, not there for northwest and southwest, where cohesion still there intact. But before, if you look fine, take Yaoundé, take Douala, you will see say people when they come out one village, the tendency is say when they reach for some town, or they stay for one place. Because they trust themselves. When you go, you look so you see, you go for Mambanda, for Douala here, you go see now only most majority people from one place where they come out one village, you go for village, you see, and so on and so forth. Same for Yaoundé and for other big cities. That not spirit the way people beget them before. Now so that spirit not there again. Mm-hmm. Because even inside the communities where they live out of the two regions, people not they agree. So now one of the worst things that way this crisis don't bring them. Now one of the biggest challenge we will get them. Aside or besides trying to reconstruct people their houses, we get for build back this thing where be important, where it make people they live together.
Yeah.
I say I bring this thing as a Prince of Peace. I bring this thing just like Chief John Wotego Bamenda. If you remember fine, Oga, Prime Minister we talk for Bamenda say I can for on a front. Because I can't forget big peace. Will it continue in that line? Say, this thing, not be in this crisis, making people start using Keng. And Keng don't always do. And we will not forget, say, this Keng get significance. And at all times, man remember, say the peace be more important. Peace go help we pass this destruction.
Okay, and inside the main talk we talk, how we go make a country or make people them for be like one. I just pick out one thing. You say, well, you go try all way. You go try all way for say we chief the way they don't run their chair them, may they turn back. Some person go the ask and say, we go back again for the main point. Say if God never stop for Allah, when you bring that chief back, it means say you soldier then they go ever be for guide the chief too, no?
No, you no need for be so. See, I don't tell you say we get 31 subdivision for Southwest and 34 for Northwest. Each of these subdivisions flop with villages. The one important thing where I take them out of my trip to Northwest and Southwest, I say I listen to people, and in the course of listening to people, I pick them how some villages don't succeed for keep themselves together. And we get good example who feel that I don't want to call names, not be necessary for me for call names now. But identify villages where in the midst of all this wahala, then SSF, their cultural and development association, their palace, they don't build an ideal around which all the people for the village they evolve. And as I say, inside all this, plenty cheap than they were they say their palace, eh? Yes. Plenty cheap than they were they say their palace. Not necessarily means say they support one side or the other. No. But because that community, they don't be able for identify themselves around one common thing where they hold them together to the extent where that body nothing can destroy. Don't forget say no community, no day way the boy the way they do this destruction, they come from far. Now boy them from that village. In most cases, all the boys where they cause the wahala, now boy them from those villages. So most of these villages, they don't tell the boy them. Say, look, you fit do so, but online they will not fit cross. So we get examples, so we'll try for replicate, for make things happen.
Okay, and some person, some other question people that they ask them, that's, you don't make 2 weeks for outside. After today, you go back for Yaoundé for go give report. But they ask and say, the work where you do and so, say no, now almost the same kind work where they be doing for national man-to-man talk. We even time with Chief Dr. Joseph John Gote, Prime Minister, he be waka, he be so here. Say, he dey like say na waste for money. The money where they pay for tax, they the only waste and a waste.
Now, not be the same thing. Oga Prime Minister, he be there on a strong peace caravan, and even after that, he don't send out other peace caravans because he be do regional level. He send out peace caravans so they go deep into the divisions and the subdivisions. Now process. Now, this one, now reconstruction, now recovery. Particularly, so we sell the idea, we try for make people understand exactly what the way it is all about. Some man be talk saying dialogue, major national dialogue, maybe an event. No, if I make all man understand, people will not fool now. Major national dialogue, maybe a process. That process. You not be start that day for dialogue, and not you not be end that day for dialogue. That process it is ongoing. Not forget saying you never stay away. Big man Kukuma Pobia, he create a steering committee where they follow up the implementation of the conclusion for major national dialogue. The process they on dialogue not be one time thing. You never be start that day and you not be end that day. So the dialogue, this reconstruction and development are part of the process of dialogue. Ultimate objective, peace.
Now, you talk this palaver man-to-man talk will be get them, and you don't talk say it never finish. But now, people that they try for find out something on top this plan, we get Nga Abu, you just call them Tao be the discuss. Time where this palaver be start, they be talk say now we a soldier they be get hand. We say no, after he can be say soldier them. Minister for Defense, he call the soldier them. So they now never sabi which they don't do how the soldier them. But we big man, Kunkuma be promise, say they go do something them for Ngabu people them. Now say that something where he promise say they go do them. If fall now for inside this, build back Northwest and Southwest, or Ngabu go get special something.
It depend on the thing. If not for reconstruct the houses where they born from Gabu, they go fall under the presidential plan for reconstruction and development naturally. But some other thing in the way they begin to do from Gabu will not fall for this plan. They like you know, say court case. They so court na some special kind of place where plenty we never go. If you never go court, you don't know what it happen for court. Me I never ever go make court, so I don't know what it happen for court. But I know say court na some place we get your own procedures, get your own ways. So why would not leave and make court then do their work now? Me I don't know me what it happen for court and how they do for court.
Yes.
But I think guarantee you say the thing the way they be concrete, the one the way they be physical, where they go be done, they go be done.
Okay. So last thing also this also continue for talk. Maybe we'll just remind people them. We go see as we number two day or the last day says for Oga Porter some be pass for that side so for inside Abuya. Manadin, maybe we enter back for machine for talk number 2 day and even the last day as we Oga Porter some be waka for inside Abuya. Sabi say he waka for Boya, it be meet up now almost the same way we meet up with the people them for inside Northwest and Southwest, and for Boya it be meet up with all the division them for inside Southwest region. We be get Fako, we get even Kupe Maninguba, we get Manyu division, we get Ntian, we get even place where they call them say Meme division. All people then come for can talk, and as we all then they talk, we sabi say people then like for Kupe Maninguba they talk palava for road we know day that one it could be for inside the plan. A question where they ask, and they ask to say inside this palava as we una the senator will be don't talk to if he talk. Other people they talk say me they give work for young people them so that the young people them say they feed see waiting where they go for before. So all the division them Oga Paul Tasong talk with them. He talk with the young people them too for inside Southwest, and even one the way they be disabled. Oh man, he give own complaint. Oga Paul Tasong, I go like you for tell we small waiting as we finish for Southwest, waiting you see them for the population for South. You see them like people them way they do already glad welcome you for the idea, or now people the way they also get some small I doubt say this thing no go work if thing they never change.
Yes. Okay, look. Southwest massively, just like Northwest, they wait this plan. They wait plenty with anxiety. Someone will come unfold this plan. We meet plenty people. We try for understand their mindset. What did they think? I will particularly tell you what the way some group of women who are meet up on, they bring them. I want me, say this. So one of the guiding principles for the execution of this plan, now vulnerability. I don't know how you talk that one for PIDGIN. But say some people they were the strong person.
The strong person, yes.
Okay, may I tell you for example, they burn my house for my village. At the same time, they burn other people their house for my village.
They even Chief Dr. Joseph John Bote house.
Yeah, voilà. And when you look and find that other people, they be more vulnerable than me. So me I not be priority to this plan.
Yes, the people they get neat.
With their house where they burn them, now all and other way they get them.
My
own baby now my village house. So I guess my other house. So that people they more vulnerable than me. So me I not be priority for this plan.
They need and pass you.
Yes, but when we look at this whole thing from the angle of vulnerability, with the single out women, and with the single out youth, I want to pay particular attention to these two. I received some group of women for Oya. They make my head turn for inside. That woman then tell me say for all these things, that woman they be the worst victims.
True.
They tell me say no woman never ever come up go kidnap. Say all the kidnapping the man picking they do. Not the woman they do. They tell me say for all this group they were there for bush. None of them know they will lead and a woman. All the leader then, the man picking them. They tell me say all the rape where they don't carry out, then on women. They tell me say when they don't catch someone, the woman, the struggle, find money go pay ransom. They tell me say inside all of this, when woman raise her head, they go knocky because in a woman. But the worst case, I say all the people who don't die, most of them, na woman, the man picking, and they leave back woman them with picking them. So when we analyze with different beneficiaries for this thing, we pay very, very special attention to women. Okay, say one of the most difficult things, I for say if some man don't die, if you compensate their body how? It is say you pay money for some man where don't die. How much you go pay? You not get price. You know if you bring back life now. Sure. How much money if you do if you get to bring back life? So this category of women, especially widows of the crisis, now one place where we attention go they very, very focused. The second category, of course, now the young people then. And by the way, most of them now they for bush. The young people there for bush. But they also hear say, amongst even that one they for bush, someone they don't go school get degree. So meaning say, somehow the issue of unemployment for be part of the reason why they take gun go for bush. So inside the plan, we get a package where we go address the concerns of the youths. If you go inside that plan, you will see we get intention for sponsor 120 startups for Northwest and for Southwest. We idea and say competitively we will make youths when they come forth say, okay, I get intention, I get plan, I get from my mind, for do this kind of thing, for create business for in one way or the other, one thing or the other, competitively we'll analyze and we'll see the best, and then we'll support them for be able for start their business.
All right.
So,
okay, and we'll surely turn back for Oga Tason small time. And Nadine, maybe we will show we image for that side for Kumba. Sabi say as we Oga Tason be there for Boya for the 1 week. Maybe no be sabi say people them for Kumba, them they no be the do their normal work them the same. Even some part for Boya as we to be enter for here. But we get image for Kumba. Make we see as we Kumba be there for the 1 week. We Oga Tason be there for inside Boya. If you get that image for Kumba for inside this palava with people then say they no come out for outside. It be then a normal quiet day them for inside place where they call them say Kumba country people them. When I sabi say all Monday since where this palava be start, I don't be in a day where people they no degree come out for outside after where they give them command just if they come out they go burn them or they go catch them do them something. Just as we be there for Bamenda for the 1 week where Oga Tason be there for Boya. He then arrive for Boya. He be the do work for side for Mountain Hotel, but people them for Kumba and other places and they be the here bat for Sikase a day present for inside southwest region. Oga Tason will be the top palava people that they for bush and plenty of the people there they for bush. Some of them no be not even the boy the way he say the whole gun. Some of them are people that way as well they dey for their house. They talk say one time uniform people that they come Chakara place and oh man it they don't enter Sosongo. So how na woman they bring that people there they don't enter Sosongo they go remain for bush. When a bush now it don't turn their house we on a one build.
I think you find someone who address this palava bush. Me I get the impression say no man not there for bush. All that boy then so they don't have a town. No man not there for bush.
For place like Munyenge, for Muyoka, plenty of the
they for village, no. They didn't say when you say Munyenge.
Bafia,
if you call Bafia, say bush, okay. But
I mean, say they run left their house, go for bush.
They not there for
Cocoa bush.
They did for their house. Yes. You get village where you come out. Me, I get village where I come out. All man get village where you come out. And we know the boy them for every village. That boy they stay inside village. They stay inside town. They not there for no bush. That's the first thing that so. The thing with the talk, Ogana saying, first, more clarify the fact this palava saying a soldier they come. No. Soldier, their work now for protect we and we property. This palava say the soldier they can't make people run go for bush. Na propaganda. More get this one very very clear.
But now they put and say they talk.
Well, now because people some man don't make the maiden think so.
Yes. How for the two happen for Gabu now almost the same thing.
In Gabu is an isolated incident. No say as soldier be there in Gabu that day, soldier then they all over the place. In Gabu, now a very very isolated incident because several other places they were soldier then they. Why similar incidents not they come out for other places? We'll get this thing very very clear. In Gabu, now an isolated incident may not become the rule because it happen from Gabu, and then we know say the whole idea say soldier they come out. Shoot people, do this. Now, propaganda. More agree on this properly. Luckily, I think the soldier them of late, I don't see them. They work a lot for rebuild their image, their friendship with the population. We're a very fine thing. But we'll come back to we plan. Oh man, even that boy they were there for bush so, then say safe. Now beneficiaries for this plan. The plan will generate a lot of employment. Time for reconstruction, plenty work will do. We need for do. We need for pay a lot of labor. Make them come out, come enjoy. Would you expect youths will be lost in like motorcycles and so on and so forth? They be catch them, take and burn them and so on and so forth. Secondly, plenty of people where they don't leave the region or leave their villages, go for other places. The plan, they give them opportunity for come back, can resettle. Because if you don't abandon your house, because either they burn them or you stay for too long where you know they inside, the plan to offer you opportunity for come back home to start your life. That's what it's all about. And we'll say, peace, now inside money heart. And you know if you put peace inside my heart when the man they suffer, when the man they hungry. So the plan, the intention, now for that is ultimately now for improve individuals, households, their living standards, so that their heart go dey fine, country will go before. Me no man not forget this thing, so get meaning.
All right, Oga Paul TASONG, he been a head boy where they don't give baptism, so make he go build Northwest and Southwest. He just come up for waka for the two region them, for Northwest and even for Southwest. He don't finish the waka I get for Google report for Yawende, will be holy. Say make he try for Terry on top the palava. We hope say we don't give una or two on be one here. But last talk, as we they come up for here, waiting you go live on for population as we they finish.
The thing I like make all man for Northwest and Southwest and even across the nation make it remember. Now say this plan, this reconstruction and development. Now one other way for make peace return for Northwest and Southwest. Plenty thing in a way they did in progress for make peace return for Northwest and Southwest. Now another one this. The thing where people go to tell when I say we no fit reconstruct where what they on na lie because we no know what these people they so they feel the pain where citizens for Northwest and Southwest they go through. This planning ultimate intention and for make people their life they better. Would they invite all man, including those where they think say they get for wait whether some independence or something. Say me they come for table move we reconstruct. This reconstruction, you know, the stop discussion, you know, the stop the other story then. We go make we finally get total peace. And the message that we want people to take.
Thank you, plenty. Oga Paul TASONG, big man, where you get for build and make things they happen back for Northwest and Southwest. Even as we place, it is also kene small time. Me be with you today. If you know be fit for look Sabi say if you look again for Sunday for morning time. Another time we go surely get it again when time in be and if you agree for come for ye. So country people them we glad plenty. So now don't look on plenty and we hope so we go meet up for Monday with other to read them for this. I want thank all man we put on for you. Danny Warenze de Fare Bunya and even Tata God Love. We get various Malis Nadine. Man Nadine too they join hands in meeting they happen fine. So if you enjoy, you feel also look again for Sunday sometime. On a whole I'm tight, sote for Monday.